needs in wine, spirits, and beer. They also have a large variety of cigars in their walk-in humidor, and they have a top-notch walk-in, temperature-controlled, high-end wine bar. Plus, you can enjoy free samples from their tasting bar. There's only one place to go for all your needs for wine, beer, spirits, and cigars. Wall-to-Wall Wine and Spirits on North 27th Street in Lincoln.
Davis Plumbing has been in business for over 15 years and is currently searching for journeyman plumbers to join their team. Experience is preferred, but not required for all applicants. When you join the team at Davis Plumbing, you'll receive full benefits package with paid time off. Join a small local business doing big things in Lincoln and surrounding areas. Apply today by calling 402-525-6922 or find them on social media. Davis Plumbing, locally owned and operated for over 15 years.
Ryan, with all this red and all these people around, I'm still not seeing the tailgate.
Todd Spidell, former body shop owner, terrible driver.
We're getting close. Now, did you know with 3 locations in Lincoln and hundreds of years of combined technician experience, we can get Husker fans back on the road even quicker and safer after their tailgate mishaps? Oh, Todd, turn left right here.
Left or right?
Left, right here.
Right?
Well, you wait for the tow truck. I'm getting a hot dog.
Well, I guess while I'm waiting. All right! Most recommended! Eustace Body Shop! Woohoo!
Dude, you should be on American Idol.
You really think so?
No.
Accidents happen, even to Husker fans. If it happens to you, call Eustace Body Shop, where our customers send their friends.
The most recommended Eustace Body Shop. That's who we are.
The Body Lab, located at 14th and Yankee Hill, is Lincoln's premier physical therapy and recovery lab. The Body Lab offers trigger point dry needling, cupping therapy, joint manipulation, and so much more. Looking to relax and relieve stress after a long day or difficult workout? The Body Lab's recovery lab is the ideal spot. Featuring infrared sauna, a cold plunge tub, or if you're just looking for enough space to stretch out and reset your mind. Learn more about memberships and schedule your service today at thebodylablnk.com. Or visit the Body Lab in person at 14th and Yankee Hill Road.
NEBCO is hiring CDL drivers for Ready Mixed Concrete, Husker Concrete, and Beatrice Concrete. NEBCO offers great pay, medical and retirement benefits, paid time off, and they pay for CDL training. Apply today and start your new career with a $2,500 hiring bonus. From NEBCO's beginning in 1908, it's the employees that have formed the company's solid foundation. Start your career today. Visit nebcoinc.com. That's NEBCOINC.com.
One great idea can change your life.
ABC Fridays. Shark Tank is all new.
That's the American dream right there.
With guest shark Todd Graves, founder of Raising Cane's.
I want to be on a team with you.
Emmy-winning Shark Tank, Fridays 8, 7 Central on ABC and stream on Hulu.
College football in Lincoln, America. The time has come. Start your game day off right with the A1 Automotive Ticket Tailgate pregame show. Join the ticket crew as they bring you all the coverage you need to get you ready for the action. It's the A1 Automotive Ticket Tailgate pregame show. Brought to you by General Fire and Safety, Raising Cane's, Perch Merch, Sunbelt Rentals, Mullen Motors, Select Plumbing, and the Kindler Hotel. On 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Leaves are falling and the temperatures are cooling down, but don't put your golf clubs away. Double Eagle Golf makes golf leagues and events possible year-round. Leagues are underway with winter leagues beginning December 1st. Check out their deals on monthly memberships and schedule your holiday, birthday, or bachelor parties, corporate and team outings, or just a good old Saturday with the boys. That's all at Double Eagle Golf inside the Kinetic Sports Complex on West O Street. Book a tee time today or learn more at doubleeagle.golf.
93.7 The Ticket, Fox, KFXL weather. Brought to you by Bryant Air Conditioning, Heating, Electrical, and Plumbing.
The Lincoln forecast for today, we'll see sunny skies and it will be breezy. See an afternoon high around 58. Tonight, a chance of showers and a continuing breeze with a low near 47. And tomorrow, a chance of showers throughout the day. Otherwise, partly sunny and breezy with a high around 55. Meteorologist Kyle Becker from 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
School bus drivers, custodians, paraeducators, and the list goes on of all the education support professionals who help every school in Nebraska run smoothly. They ensure that our students have a safe ride to school, healthy meals, and a clean environment to learn. I'm Jenny Benson, president of the Nebraska State Education Association. Take a moment to say thank you to the support staff at your child's school.
Sponsored by the Nebraska State Education Association, aired by the Nebraska Broadcasters Association and this station.
As an 18-year-old, I let my mistakes kind of take over my life. I was 0.5 credits away from completing high school, and I didn't do it.
10 years later, at age 28, Jackie finished her high school diploma.
When I found out that I was pregnant, I know that I had to do something for myself if I wanted to make her a better person and provide a better life for her. My family never stopped pushing for me to be better because they knew what I could become and who I could become as a person. My support team is amazing. The educational director, my sister, and even my 7-year-old daughter has just been more than the support that I could ask for. I've been given an opportunity, and I'm just thankful for it.
No one gets a diploma alone. If you're thinking of finishing your high school diploma, you have help. Find free adult education classes near you at finishyourdiploma.org. That's finishyourdiploma.org. Brought to you by the Dollar General Literacy Foundation and the Ad Council.
Mulberry Barbecue is the answer to all your lunch and dinner cravings. They have everything from smoked turkey sandwiches to brisket burritos to burnt-in sandwiches and pulled pork. Try a dinner plate option of barbecue nachos, a half-smoked chicken, a full slab of ribs, and so much more. Don't forget their great sides like mac and cheese, cheesy potatoes, barbecue beans, or red slaw. Mulberry Barbecue, open Monday to Saturday from 11 a.m. to 8 p.m. at 11th and Cornhusker Highway.
Coming at you live from the 93.7 The Ticket studio. From the heart of Lincoln, America. Striking up a conversation with Nebraska bowlers Kayla Verstrate and Anna Callan. Sponsored by the Teammates Mentoring Program.
Stay hot, Harrison. That's the mantra tonight. We're striking up a conversation.
Yeah, this is not striking up a conversation. Kyle, what is the name
I'm Kyle
of the show?
Perry, and this is striking up a conversation on UnKut. That's what this is about. Wherever these chocolate chip cookies are from, man, I'm hooked. I might just be munching this entire segment.
Well, they're there for you, Kyle Perry.
I love them. I love them. The people are talking, Harrison. We were getting hot all the way up until that intro there. We were getting hot. They said the rails were getting hot. Harrison and Kyle are starting to lick themselves, and then, we have to knock ourselves down from that cliff. So thanks for that, Harrison. Appreciate that, brother. How you doing tonight?
I'm doing fantastic.
Good.
I'm not sure I fully got that analogy there.
What's that?
That was an interesting one.
What was that?
The rail? What's that about?
Oh, brass rail. I don't know.
All right.
I don't know which part you were talking about.
I'm halfway distracted here. We're having troubles with Facebook streams, so YouTube X Allo channel 961. You can put a face to the voice there, or if you're listening on the radio, the brick and mortar 402-464-5685. You can text in. Ask Kyle Perry, the former Husker pitcher, your own questions that you got brewing, and like I said, we'll try to get this Facebook back up.
Please, I want questions, and more questions, because here's the deal. Harrison and I, we get here in the booth, put our heads together, have a little therapy session about Husker football about every other week on average. Okay, Harrison sits here. He's the therapist in the role. I'm the guy that's lying on the couch, spilling my brain.
You're half empty, yeah, and I'm half full.
No. I'm an optimist. I'm an optimist, and there's plenty of reasons this week, Harrison, to be optimistic. Right, Coach Stat no longer calling the plays. I'm okay with it. Don't know about you, Harrison, but
yeah,
I'm just fine with it.
That's fine.
I'm just fine with it because we got to do whatever we can do right now to get to that 6th win, which looks a little bit less of a miracle situation here, Harrison. What do you think?
Well, I'll ask you this. I've been surprised to see the USC odds have continued to go up. USC, I don't know if it's because they're benching their guy Miller Moss for the transfer out of UNLV, Jaden, but now they're 9.5 favorites. But I my whole thing is, if you're worried about Dana, could this offense get any worse?
No, I'm not worried. I'm not
That's
worried.
we might as well start pulling some damn levers because
yeah,
We're clearly not going in the right direction.
No.
So let's pull a couple of levers, hit some buttons, and see if that changes it.
No, I think in a situation right now where everything's bleak, a little bit of change doesn't hurt. I don't care who you're putting in there. Put Mickey Mouse.
This is change the voice.
Yeah. I mean, what you can only go up. Right now, where we're at, losing to UCLA is kind of the same vibe as the Georgia Southern game with Scott Frost. Where
that was worse because that was a shootout. I mean, our defense
I'm just talking about with expectation and letting down, and totally just allowing a lesser team to come into your own place, beat you the way they did. It sucks. It hurts. It does. And DP's bringing us more cookies. Now, this is what I'm talking about. Now, this is hospitality right here, DP. I appreciate you, brother. That's what I'm talking about. Those will be gone. I'm about to pull a Santa on that thing. Thank you, DP, for the cookies. Whoever made these, shout out to them.
Yeah, I'm trying to find a nice angle on those cookies for the gang. But
yeah, well, I'll hold them up. We were just talking about Mickey Mouse. I meant to say Cookie Monster calling the plays, but Mickey Mouse came out instead. But we got some monster cookies. For me, who I'm starving right now. I got spaghetti at home. Mom whipped up some mean spaghetti, and she said there's some hot on the stove. But I'm gonna be munching on monster cookies for the rest of the segment. I can promise you that. But no, happy Tuesday to everybody out there. Been a real slow week, but I think this is probably the last week of solid weather before it really hits the fan.
Who knows? I mean, it's Nebraska weather is consistently inconsistent. So
sure. No doubt.
There's no point in even trying to project. It's like when people tell me it's going to be a bad winter. I read the Farmer's Almanac.
Can't get much worse, brother.
Listen, as a family who got the Farmer's Almanac on a yearly basis, doesn't always check out in terms of the weather.
Fair.
The land's always on. I'll tell you what the land is, but
well, good.
The weather, you just never know. Never seen an accurate report or someone actually call out, unless it's just pure luck, but never consistently had someone calling out like, yeah, this is a bad winter. This would be a light winter. That's all. I think that's malarkey. I'll be honest.
That's fair. Because I mean, I haven't met a Nebraska winter that was good.
No, usually all pretty miserable.
No, cold. I do always go back though to like the worst winter when I think about when it was the worst in Nebraska was my freshman year in college because it was, it was 2018 going into 2019, and
I think I remember that because we just hit weeks of below zero.
It was miserable, and Ronnie Green didn't pull trigger on anything, calling off school. I remember that year we had like 8 instances where Ronnie should have pulled trig on the no school, dangerously cold, and it was pre-COVID. All the classes are in person, right? You're walking on campus, to and fro. So I just remember, and I remember at the beginning of that semester, all the programs here in Lincoln at Nebraska, they got these nice parkas that I think every team gets still. Nice Adidas parkas. They're warm as all get out. You could wear just a short sleeve t-shirt underneath and toss that thing on. You're warm. And baseball, we got those in like March. All the other teams got them in like September,
it's
October.
Warm, guys here.
Yeah.
Parkas.
I'm like, dude, and it was because I remember pulling up to every class. It doesn't matter how close the class was. My ears would be just, and I wasn't on the beanie train back then. I didn't have any Carhartt beanies. Just ball caps and hoods, right? And
ball cap ain't gonna do it in the winter.
No. Speaking from experience, brother, no, it ain't gonna do it. But yeah, so that's how that went down. I mean, that was bitter cold. I swear, every day going to class. I mean, it was just miserable. But
you get those wind tunnels too.
Between
certain buildings.
Oh, right there between the rec and
yep.
And that that one. Oh, dude, you just sit there and you got to wear it. You just got to wear it for about 40 yards.
Pull up into the parking lot, turn the corner for the rec, and it's just blasted you.
Yeah. Yes. Something the alley I'm talking about right there going onto the practice field.
Some say one of the most feared alleys in Lincoln.
Yeah. And not because of the folks you're going to meet back there either.
Perfect. There's no crime.
Yeah.
Just the weather.
I mean, not so inviting.
Mother Nature's got a crime history there, but that's about it.
Right. I'd probably take my odds back there at the Foxy or something, in that back alley versus that one on a
cold
bitter
winter
cold day. No, I'm taking the
find
Foxy.
me there instead.
I'm taking the Foxy with all due respect. but yeah, no. So we're looking forward to a cold winter. There's, it's always going to be cold here in Nebraska, but we embrace it just like, we always do. But my thing is, it can be cold. It can be cold. That's cool. But you add that wind factor, man.
It's real.
It upticks about everything.
Well, you can't escape your face when it's windy.
Right.
Like
you got to be shiestied up.
Yeah, and then, like you really want to. You ever do snow removal?
Yeah, I've done it.
Like for actual business, not just your parents' driveway?
I dusted off a couple Walmarts a few years back. Yeah.
Well, that's a lot of concrete. So you know what I'm talking about. Like I remember because it was I was working freshman year, so that winter would have been maintenance doing snow removal. Man, it is so gross when it's that cold because you don't even realize just like all your face. And I remember just getting crystals on the eyeballs.
Love those.
Not even realizing how cold I was. And then once you get inside and you sit down for a little bit, it really hits you. And then you start feeling the pain because it's no longer numb. And you realize like I was pretty close to some frostbite there.
Yeah, you got that Dumb and Dumber on the moped, the icicles coming from the nose.
I'd have to wash my mask every week because of all just the snot from the cold, which doesn't make sense, by the way, why the cold makes your boogers run. But
that's delicious. Thanks. I was just about to have another cookie and now these look awful.
Sorry to everybody listening on the brick and mortar. Right now. Not the conversation they want.
It's not even that cold. It's not even that cold. We're enjoying the last of them.
Yeah, I'm wearing shorts today.
Wow.
Well,
Look at Harrison.
Yeah. Daredevil.
Yeah. And I've always been a big advocate. I think the upper body, I feel like gets colder, a lot colder than the lower body. And I don't know if that's because, gravity, the blood flow maybe going, I couldn't tell you.
Well, heat radiates.
But
up top.
Okay.
Maybe.
There you go.
Guess.
There you go.
I'm not science.
The science segment by Harrison here on UnKut. But whatever it is, I mean, I got hairy legs. But yeah, so I think it, gives you a coat kind of like a dog, or a bear or any outdoor animal for that matter. I think I got that protection, that natural instinct protection sort of deal,
I ain't got any of it going on. Pretty upset with the ancestry.
That's okay.
For being
that's okay. You gave
German
me hell for that
kid.
for my hairline the other week. So I mean, you know what? So your ancestry didn't keep you cold in the winter. So there you go. Keep you warm.
Yeah. Well, we got we got the hair. Keep us.
There you go. Yeah. You got the hair up top. And as we just learned, heat radiates up.
So there you go.
Yeah.
There's your answer.
That's right.
Science segment.
That's right.
UnKut.
That's right. We're finding things along the way. We're finding things.
Oh, there's always crumbs laying around, Kyle Perry.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. So in Waverly, we're throwing a Husker baseball camp actually in Waverly next Friday for high schoolers, I believe. So if you know a high schooler, there's going to be 6 Huskers there to freaking.
How long you been working for Waverly now?
I think it's about 75 days now. It's been
you're
good.
counting the days. You're one
well,
of those.
I don't know. There was the beginning of September 1st or 2nd or 3rd. Happy to be there, man. It's good. But man, I haven't gotten Panda Express in a little while. So that commute from Waverly to Lincoln back to Omaha is so rewarding when there's a little bit of Panda mix in there, but we're doing good things in Waverly. There's a lot of people asking for like softball pitching lessons. And I'm like, I don't know what to tell you. So I'm looking for softball pitching instructors.
That'd be cool. You could you could be a 1-2 duo. Just bring the girls in, guys in there.
If I could, yeah.
And split them up. Girls go with the softball pitcher, guys go with the baseball pitcher. And
right. No, I'm working with a lot of pitchers, so a lot of young pitchers. It's keeping me busier than I'll get out.
What's the competition looking like out there for the youth?
There's some talent there. I mean, there's talent, sprinkled in everywhere in Nebraska, but I mean, it's nice to see Waverly. They take their sports pretty seriously there. They hate Scott, Omaha Scott. They hate Norris, and them are a pretty big rivalry. If that gives you any, context, but yeah, so they take it seriously there, and it's a fun community, and the Wave is like the only one of its kind there to like work out and train as a young athlete, outside of the high school, so we're in a cool spot. It's a cool situation, and so we're just trying to see what we can do to optimize the time of the youngins in Waverly and help out the community and the high schools and everything around it. It's a great deal. It's a cool thing brewing in Waverly. Have you ever been?
Drove through. Never hung out there for an extended period of time.
Drive by town. It's a
Stop
sweet
by,
deal.
got some gas for sure.
There you go. Yeah, there's a Casey's right there.
Support the local business.
That's right. Well, yeah.
Well, it's a local chain, but
I was
it's
really
in your city, so you're getting taxes off it.
Good point. Good point, brother. Yeah, that Casey's gets frequented. There's a Casey's up there by Haymarket Park.
Oh, you put a Casey's in the middle of a damn desert. It's getting business.
Yes.
People will find it.
I mean, if I lived 10 miles outside of that desert, I'm coming. I love Casey's.
I'll walk. No road, no problem.
But here's the deal. That Casey's by Haymarket, you can't get a 6-pack there. So that, yeah.
I didn't know that.
Well, here's the deal. I put it together, I think about 2-3 years into college. I'm like, you can't buy a beer here. And it's like, I wonder if it's too close to campus. And since our campus is dry,
that very well could be.
We should really maybe open our minds up a little bit. I would love to know the percentage of campuses that are dry. I'm not saying I'm all for making it a wet campus, but how
do you come about that announcement though? That's why it'll never be done. Right. Even if the argument is there's no point.
Well, because everywhere you go on campus on a game day, there's booze everywhere. You know what I mean? So it feels like, for however many weeks in the football season out of the year, the beer's flowing. So I feel like but the people that get caught, I guess, are punished for having an open container or whatever on our dry campus. That's a tough deal. Tough break. Because that statute gets broken quite a bit.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure. I mean, most schools. I'm looking at the Big Ten just in particular. Most of these schools are wet campuses in the Big Ten.
Yeah, makes sense. That's all right though.
I mean, are we the only dry campus in the Big Ten? That's what I'm trying to figure out.
Hang your hat on right there. The only ones. Let's go. Well, I remember on my birthday when I turned 19. One of the upperclassmen gave me a Miller Lite that was sitting in the back of the car in the hot sun for probably months. I don't know. And that was my first beer when I was 19, and God, that tasted terrible. Have you ever had a warm Miller Lite, Harrison?
Any warm beers?
Miller Lite doesn't. I mean, it's got to be on the verge of being frozen, turning into a slush. For me to enjoy a Miller Lite, I think. I don't know. I'm low maintenance. I don't need no champagne of beers. But yeah, boy, I'll tell you, that was an experience. But I drank the whole thing because you're 19. You're not going to waste beer at 19. Sorry.
It's true.
I don't know about you.
Well, I would
speaking
never.
For myself, but
I would never.
Yeah. Yeah, no doubt. And here on UnKut, we mention this about every show. I finally got my appetite back after you talking about your boogers and your shiesty mask.
Yeah. Hey, now you brought back up while you're munching on some cookies.
Dude, these are incredible. What a scene for you listening at home. I mean, I got a big old red plate fit for Santa and another container just full of cookies that I'm just, kicking back on.
Cookies for the main, cookies for the side. Love to see it. Kyle Perry,
right.
We got to throw it to break. Real quick, though. Yeah, only about 27% of campuses are dry.
Oh.
We're part of that 287, so we're
we're in the minority there. But that's all right. Let's toss it to break, man. I'm Kyle Perry. This is UnKut.
I'm Karen Carr. I've been a realtor for 31 years. When I made a company change 12 years ago, I chose Lincoln First Realty, now NP Dodge. It's the oldest independently owned realty company in the country. Since becoming NP Dodge, we've continued our tradition of community involvement. Our management and staff are always available to offer support in marketing, technology, social media, and educational opportunities.
Expand your career with NP Dodge. Call Eric at 402-434-2222.
Tune in to 93.7 The Ticket as soon as the clock hits 0 for the Jay Foreman postgame show. Listen to expert analysis from the Husker Hall of Famer, an 8-year NFL veteran for 90 minutes after the game. The Jay Foreman postgame show. Sponsored by Anderson Ford, Tanner's Bar and Grill, Tavern 180, Elway Power Sports of Lincoln, Vinnie Kreekak of State Farm Insurance, and Action Plumbing, Heating, AC, and Electrical on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Unearth the secret to long-lasting tires at Tread's Central Tire Pros, a league apart in commitment, service, and expertise. This isn't just about rubber meeting the road, but trust, safety, and surety converging in perfect harmony. This is where expectations are exceeded every time. Make your appointment today at Tread Central Tire Pros, just south of Cortland on Highway 77, or visit our website to explore our services. Remember, when it comes to tires, choose Tread Central Tire Pros because we tread differently.
Bagels & Joe is the perfect place for breakfast or lunch in November. Try their brand new fall sweet trays, including cinnamon rolls, pumpkin chocolate chip muffins, pumpkin cheesecake brownies, and apple croissants. 4 locations in Lincoln and 1 in Seward. Bagels & Joe.
Your home is your empire. Protect it with Empire Fence. Get a free instant quote with the online estimating tool at empire-fence.com. See an upfront estimate with no hidden fees. An Empire Fence can provide privacy and improve the appearance of your home. Keep kids and pets in or out of your yard. Increase security and add value to your property. Visit empire-fence.com now to view the stylish and maintenance-free possibilities for your home and get a free instant online quote. Let Empire Fence protect your empire.
Are you or someone you love struggling with substance use? The Bridge Behavioral Health in Lincoln offers outpatient therapy for those 19 and over. The Bridge is conveniently located in the South Haymarket and near city bus lines. With payment options through insurance and a sliding fee scale, services are available for any adult 19 and over seeking help. Call 402-477-3951 to learn more or schedule your appointment today. The Bridge Behavioral Health is a local substance use treatment facility offering hope and a solid foundation for recovery through substance use treatment and behavioral health interventions.
This is former Husker and NFL linebacker Jay Foreman. For years, I've suffered from degenerative problems in both of my ankles, but thanks to a thorough and thought-out plan provided by Advanced Medical Imaging, I was able to get my life back with the least amount of pain as possible. While working through multiple options, the team of physicians at Advanced Medical Imaging were there to answer any questions I had. If you're experiencing any pain at all and want to get your life back, go to amimaging.com or give them a call at 402-484-6677. Advanced Medical Imaging, located at 7601 Pioneers Boulevard.
The Locker Room with Chancellor Brewington and Mikey Daniel.
You know, Raiola and Hogerson, I'm sure, have had plenty of one-on-one meetings. We're going to close the door behind us, and I'm going to say, hey, what did you like from this offense? What did you not like? You know, Raiola knows at the end of the day what's really going on with this offense. To be honest, that's what needs to catapult this offense and this whole team is Raiola's play. You know, Sat's philosophy and Raiola's philosophy or Raiola's skill set just didn't match. I think this is going to match Raiola, and it's going to allow for his skill set to come out.
Fall is officially here, and Brown Shoe Fit has just the right style and comfort your feet deserve. Stop in and see a wide selection of all your favorite brands, including Brooks, Hoka, Echo, Keen, and many more. At Brown Shoe Fit, they'll take the time to measure your feet to ensure a proper fit. They also have the largest selection of Uggs and Hokas in Lincoln. Brown Shoe Fit, 6060 Q in Lincoln.
Are you ready for a new opportunity? Check out Sandhills Global. Join a dynamic team where your skills are valued and your career can soar. We offer full-time positions with a 4.5-day work week, competitive pay, excellent benefits, and a positive work environment. From IT and marketing to sales and finance, we're looking for talented individuals just like you. Apply today at sandhills.jobs and take the first step towards an exciting future. That's sandhills.jobs. Don't wait, apply now.
Salt Mine City is now open at 8th and R in the Haymarket. Come check out Lincoln's newest brewery with 12 beers on tap, including the popular Single Axle Light American Lager, Brick Street Amber Wheat, and so many more. There's daily drink specials like $1 off Moscow Mules on Tuesdays, $6 IPAs on Fridays, and $6 Bloody Marys on Saturdays. Stop by Tuesday through Thursday from 4 to 9 p.m., Fridays 4 to 11 p.m., Saturdays 11 a.m. to 11 p.m., and Sundays from noon to 8 p.m. It's Salt Mine City, Lincoln's newest brewery at 8th and R.
Mulberry Barbecue is the answer to all your lunch and dinner cravings. They have everything from smoked turkey sandwiches to brisket burritos to burnt-in sandwiches and pulled pork. Try a dinner plate option of barbecue nachos, a half-smoked chicken, a full slab of ribs, and so much more. Don't forget their great sides like mac and cheese, cheesy potatoes, barbecue beans, or red slaw. Mulberry Barbecue, Open Monday to Saturday from 11 a.m. to 8 p.m. at 11th and Cornhusker Highway.
93.7 The Ticket is proud to provide listeners with daily opportunities to win contests and prizes on our airwaves, and would like to take this opportunity to remind you of a couple rules. All participants must be 21 or older and must wait 30 days after winning a prize before participating in another contest. Once you win, you have 30 days to pick up your prize at the K&TK Studios, 1040 O Street in Lincoln, or your prize will be forfeit. Thank you for participating in our contest, and thank you for listening to 93.7 The Ticket.
Back to UnKut with Kyle Perry on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com. Powered by the Teammates Mentoring Program.
That is what we do, Harrison. Here on 93.7 The Ticket, we might throw you for a loop every now and then. That's okay. That's just what we do. I'm Kyle Perry. Harrison Arns on the ones and twos. Hi, folks. Beautiful people of Lincoln. Great to see y'all. Thanks for tuning in. If you're here with us, we're smashing cookies, having a great time here in the booth.
You are.
It's a collective. If one of us do it, we both go down. Harrison.
I did have two today already.
It's about being a team, and that's what we are here on UnKut.
And we don't let good food go to waste.
It's called shared suffering.
We share the wins as well.
We do share the deliciousness of these unnamed cookies. That I still haven't gotten an answer on where these cookies are from, but I'm starting to get upset. They're so good. I'm just straight up having a cookie dinner here. Harrison did mention at the break, I do need to mix in a little milk for the bones. That's coming eventually. But with that being said, USC this weekend, I'm fired up. I told you, Harrison, back to midweek this week. I'm going to be right back on it to where I always am. True Husker fan, bleed red. I'm back on board. You know I am. After a little bit of it, we got a new play caller in the building. All right. I'm all about that. Because, when you're at rock bottom, change for the better for how much worse you can get, ? I'm all for it. I'm excited to see what we can get this Saturday. I'm hopefully excited to see, if there's a different energy in this team to get that sixth win now that our opportunities have dwindled down to only 3. Last week, I was looking at this week like an absolute miracle. If we were to pull out 1 win out of the last 3, Harrison got after me. He's called me names. He's called me a spineless coward along the way for other reasons, not because of the
every single one of them.
He stands by him, and I respect that. Harrison Arns standing on business on the ones and twos over here.
I'm going to flip-flop my opinions.
No.
Exactly not.
No, Harrison, that's not what I'm saying.
Am I right?
I'm just saying I'm just giving the dialogue that I was between a rock and a hard place, and you beat the dead horse, if you will. Because I'm sitting here, I'm thinking it's a miracle if we get 1 of 3. But now I'm really excited to see what we can get. Maybe there's a new energy that's pumped into this squad, and boy, we need it. So I'm thrilled for the opportunity. I'm gonna be in Florida, enjoying that sun for the last time until I come back to a bitter cold Nebraska. But hopefully, I come back on Sunday to a bowl eligible Lincoln, Nebraska. Come on, doesn't that get you fired up?
It does, right? How does that not get you fired
up? Well, now it does. How does it feel during a bye week, Harrison? Sitting on that, tasting that blood in your mouth during a bye week, and there ain't you can do about it.
I hope it pissed the team off as much.
That's what I'm saying.
Pissed everybody else off.
That's what I'm saying. Because I was telling you played therapist last week, and for that I appreciate you. And I didn't pay you a single dime, except a nice firm handshake at the end of each episode there. So I appreciate that.
I do the work for the good of the people.
That's
right.
The
good of mankind.
The Lord's work.
To get
Sure
Husker
do.
Football through the tough and good times.
Well,
that's what I signed up for.
Maybe the boys need to tune into UnKut. I think that would probably help out the psyche of the squad.
It would.
If there's a fire to light under their bottoms, I mean, hey, this is the place to get one. Can promise you that.
I was listening to some USC fan media podcast as well. They can just listen to those too. It's been bewildering to me to hear USC podcasts call this one an easy win. They're really just building up to the UCLA game next after Nebraska, and we're like essentially just a stepping stone. Like they're not building this game much of anything. Like they think they're going to run over this team. The spread's 9.5. Like Oh, that should drive you up a wall. Who the hell is USC beat this year? They have a worse record than we do. How are they talking about Nebraska as a stepping stone? But I'm sorry, your program has sucked just as bad, if not more, all year. And this is supposedly a chalk it up win for USC. Unreal. So that should drive the guys up a wall. I mean, take a page from Colorado, as gross as that is to say. Do something to get a chip on your damn shoulder.
Put your Twitter handles on your practice jerseys. That's the page we need to take out of it. Promise you that.
Do what now?
No, put your Twitter handles on the back of your practice jerseys. You've been seeing that?
No,
Colorado's been doing that.
I'm sick of that.
It's kind of funny.
That's
pretty goofy.
Call me old school. I hate it.
Well,
I get it. You want to make money. I can never hate on a man trying to make some more cash.
Well, I really just want to know. I mean, because there's only so many pictures and videos that come from practice. I wonder how much exposure actually comes from that, like the actual data. I would love to know how many followers or
it's a great question.
NIL opportunities they've gotten from having their Twitter or social media handles displayed on the back of their practice jerseys.
It can be a lot, right?
Dion, he's all for innovation. I mean, he's changing the game. The Buffs are having a pretty solid year.
Yeah.
Huskers being one of their 2 losses they got on the year.
Yeah.
You know,
Hosting Kansas State.
Yeah, maybe they do need to take a page out of Colorado's book.
Do something to get yourself fired up.
Sure.
You cannot have
create some like in-house drama or something.
From UCLA come into Memorial Stadium on the road in the Midwest, first year in the Big Ten, first time playing. Well, not the first time that group playing in Memorial Stadium. How in the world does that team have more energy and fire? Like, that's what I just never understand.
In front of your 90,000 own fans.
In front of your home
that kills
crowd.
me. That kills me. And as a fan, you think about all these instances you've made days out of, Husker game days, and you have a great time, and it's a great event every single time, regardless of record or what have you. But gosh, there have been a couple losses this year where I've just looked back, and UCLA, we had a day out of it. So that sucked. But the Indiana game, I can only imagine the families that drove down to Bloomington
just
and witnessed that. But I mean, Indiana stood on business as well.
That's what
they're now a top 5
like
team.
you knew that was a good team, though.
Yeah, no doubt.
And if you would have respected that team walking into it, not saying you'd win, but man, like
not just lay an egg.
The egg was phenomenal.
And just like Ohio State, like win or lose, you left it all on the field. People are respecting you for that effort.
Exactly.
They're not giving you much props, but I mean,
you keep your pride.
Yeah. Yeah, and so
that's important, I think.
I think absolutely,
Otherwise,
you're
the
right.
season spirals out of control as soon as you lose that.
I mean, you have to hang your hat on things as the season rolls along, win or lose, to keep the morale of the locker room. But boy, I mean, that's what I'm saying. I really hope a new play caller is going to resurrect the energy in this offense, and boy, because they need it. I mean, like I've said, I mean. Usually you see a decline in the football team's success because the defense gets on them, starts scheming against them, but like the beginning of our games should be like where you get to see like, oh, crisp, we're moving the ball, and we haven't seen that for quite some time, and that worries me because I think the first couple of drives, that's up to the play caller. Right.
The scripted drives being as bad as they are concerning. Say what you will about Scott Frost. He scored on about every single opening drive. Like, he really did.
Yeah.
It might be 7-38 by the end, but
I thought we were winning the Natty that first drive in Dublin.
Yeah.
That was special.
Oh, it always is, though. That was like the beauty of Scott Frost. Was like, he'll give you that first drive. You're like, oh, this offense is ready to go today.
Yeah.
But the scripted drive is always like, okay, what are their weaknesses? What have they shown in the past? Let's take advantage of that. Usually the defense is pretty on top of that first drive to see what are they trying to do, where do we need to adjust.
Right.
So, like, you're telling me we can't get a field goal, let alone a touchdown, or a touchdown, let alone a field goal on the opening drive, like consistently going 3 and out or moving it for one set of first downs. Like, that's the opening drive.
Very much so concerning.
It's very concerning. And that's why I'm saying, if you're worried about this team going sideways because they got to take leadership from a different guy now, I think they're probably willing to take some different direction. When you're losing, it's hard to fight back and say, we refuse to change our ways.
Well, how much sideways can you get?
Exactly.
I mean,
they're sideways now. I'll tell you that.
You want to talk about pride? Every player needs to be playing with a little bit more pride, especially in the landscape we're looking at. I mean, hey, if you're mentally checked out in the portal, all right, buddy, go play for yourself then. Go put up numbers for yourself. Hire that stock, I guess, if you're playing and you're mentally there. But because no one's going to be benefiting from the way we've been playing.
No, the defense, their draft stock's going down.
So
as a result of the losses. Like a lot of those guys on that defensive front, draft stock, it was really good, obviously, when you're winning ball games. And then you start losing ball games.
Find
you
a
see
reason.
a blowout to Indiana. All of a sudden, that draft stock starts slipping a little bit.
Yeah.
And all these teams, like now Indiana's defense players are getting looked at more than they ever have. Like you win ball games, you don't have to be the best damn player on that team. Like you're just going to get more eyes on you. Someone's going to be willing to throw you a bone because you were a part of that success.
Right.
But if you're a part of just losing, unless you're, that guy, that standout phenomenal athlete where there's just no question, like you need the team success to really move your draft stock.
Sure do. I mean, when was the last Heisman that was on a bad team?
It's a great question, honestly. Who was the worst? What is the Heisman with the worst team in college?
Couldn't tell you. I will say, when Jaden Daniels won the Heisman, I was a bit shocked. That was like really the first Heisman where I was just like, wow, that's interesting because that LSU team was not that great, on the national stage, if you will. Sure, they made a bowl game, but they weren't in the hunt for the playoff or anything. You just put up godly numbers.
Yeah, I'm looking at the Heisman winners. Okay, so Paul Hornung, Notre Dame, he won the Heisman, became the only Heisman recipient in college football history to win an award with the losing team. The Fighting Irish went 2-8.
No way.
And he won the Heisman.
What year is that, circa?
1956.
I was gonna say we have to be talking in retro times here.
To win Heisman at a 2-8 record, that's insane.
I mean, those numbers had to have been stupid.
I'm trying to find someone that we would actually in our lifetime. 91, 93 is crazy old.
Could you right?
Lamar Jackson, they got him at number 9. Lamar Jackson, Louisville, obviously. What was their record? They went 9-3 during the regular season.
See, I mean,
it's pretty rare.
That's a successful season.
If he's number 9, all the other ones, the guys with actual losing records are like 1960s. We're digging towards the origins of college football.
Yeah,
and this award in particular.
Yeah, I would like to. Coming up with the origins of college football. Rutgers claims to be the birthplace of college football, correct?
Yep.
What's the story there? Do you know?
I really couldn't tell you. Someone around there said, what if we make a weird ball and start kicking it and throwing it around and make a couple goalposts?
Call it football?
Tackle each other? Yeah, we'll call it football. Even though we throw it more and throw it and carry it. Rarely kick it.
That is funny. And I love when games are played. Like we had one in Munich. Correct. That's where the Panthers and Giants played.
Yeah, Germany.
Yeah. I just really would love to just know, because say Germany were to bring one of their premier sports over here that no one's ever seen. I mean, and I'm sure they've seen it before, but in person, and to go to an event like that, that'd be awesome.
I think cricket would be exciting.
I think that'd be electric to go just make a day. We talk about making a day out of an event or a sporting event, especially. I mean, that would be a day. I'd love to have a day and then go and, maybe turn up a little bit, go and watch the sport, and not have a clue what's going on. That'd be probably the most entertaining thing ever, in my opinion. I love that sort of stuff.
It's like me when, every now and then, if I'm interested in wrestling, I'll go watch wrestling, but it's a very hard thing to score. If you're not fully aware, if you've never actually wrestled at a high level before, because you just see points going on the board, unless you see a pin, you're like, how you can kind of tell who's winning, but
right.
You're not totally familiar. It's very entertaining though.
Right. Imagine seeing a sport like hockey.
Oh,
a sport like hockey for the first time. I remember my first time watching a hockey game, and that was exhilarating. But imagine if you hadn't never seen it on TV, and that comes to your country. And
Olympics, you get a little bit of that,
right?
Because watching the gymnastics in particular, they have the floor routines. That's the one that usually got song. They're jumping around like crazy. I was so bad at judging those. I was like, oh, that chick nailed it. Crowd was into it more than anybody else. flawless, and then she'd end up being like one of the worst scores.
Right. And I guess
because you're grading the small things I don't notice.
Sure. Yeah. I mean, but hey, a month away from $2 beer night at the Icebox. You see that? Do you see that?
Oh yeah, the
Rocky
Icebox
Russo and the
always
boys going to get fired up, and might have to make it out to the Icebox, watch the Lincoln Stars. But this is Uncut. I'm Kyle Perry. We'll be right back.
Alexa, play 93.7 The Ticket.
Okay, playing 93.7 The Ticket.
Alexa, turn down the lights.
Dimming the lights.
Alexa, order a pizza, the big one, all the toppings.
Are you sure that's a good idea?
Alexa.
That's a lot of pizza for just one man.
Alexa, just do it. Stop judging me, just do it.
As you wish.
Thanks, Alexa. You're my best friend.
The bell rings and the school day starts. The future of our fiber hoods lies in their hands. That's why Allo Fiber invests in schools, students, and the next generation of leaders. If you sign up for Allo service between now and December 31st, Allo will donate $50 to the school of your choice. Joining the Allo Fiber family isn't just about crazy fast, reliable internet. It's about giving back to your local community and investing in what matters most. Switch to Allo today and we'll donate $50 to your chosen school. Visit allofiber.com/education to make a difference now. The bell rings and the school day starts. The future of our fiber hoods lies in their hands. That's why Allo Fiber invests in schools, students, and the next generation of leaders. If you sign up for Allo service between now and December 31st, Allo will donate $50 to the school of your choice. Joining the Allo Fiber family isn't just about crazy fast, reliable internet. It's about giving back to your local community and investing in what matters most. Switch to Allo today and we'll donate $50 to your chosen school. Visit allofiber.com/education to make a difference now.
Hi everyone, Kendall Warnock with A1 Automotive in downtown Lincoln. If you're looking for an automotive repair facility you can genuinely trust, we would be grateful for the opportunity to earn your business repairing your vehicle. We have ASE master technicians and qualified to work on a variety of vehicles from Hondas to Porsches, Jaguars to Toyotas, and Chevrolets to Fords. We pride ourselves on customer service and relationships, and we would be grateful for the opportunity to serve you. Give us a call at 402-477-4660. A1 Automotive, always honest answers.
Wall to Wall Wine and Spirits is your place in North Lincoln to go for all your needs in wine, spirits, and beer. They also have a large variety of cigars in their walk-in humidor, and they have a top-notch walk-in, temperature-controlled, high-end wine bar. Plus, you can enjoy free samples from their tasting book. There's only one place to go for all your needs for wine, beer, spirits, and cigars. Wall to Wall Wine and Spirits on North 27th Street in Lincoln.
At Anderson Ford, we offer a 5-day return or exchange policy so you can make sure the vehicle you choose is the best vehicle for you. No pressure. Right now, take over $11,000 off a 2024 Ford F-150. Experience better at Anderson Ford. Stock number 1004296, MSRP of $66,645. Must finance with Ford Motor Company and have a qualifying trade and approved credit. Tax, title, and license fees extra. Residency restrictions apply. Program subject to change. Must take new retail delivery from Anderson Auto Group by 11/13/24. See delivery details.
Ooh, what a day. I could sure use an afternoon pick-me-up. Hold up. The new 93.7 The Ticket location has a milk, coffee, and tea inside? Oh yeah, this is a game changer.
Need an afternoon pick-me-up? How about a coffee or smoothie on your way to work? Stop by the Ticket Mill location on 1040 O Street to get your go-to drink or try out our new game day drinks exclusive to the Ticket Mill location. We know it'll make your day a million times better.
Hey everybody, this is Chris Beecham from Brand Lincoln Podcast and Perch Merch, your go-to in Lincoln for printing and promotional needs. Speaking of that, we are running a huge hoodie sale now through November 30th to save you big money on great brands. 20% off everything from Nike and Bella Canvas pullovers to Gildan and Port & Company sweatshirts and district fleeces. Get yours for your group or organization today by calling us at 402-217-5212 or go to perch-merch.com.
Salt Mine City is now open at 8th and R in the Haymarket. Come check out Lincoln's newest brewery with 12 beers on tap, including the popular Single Axle Light American Lager, Brick Street Amber Wheat, and so many more. There's daily drink specials like $1 off Moscow Mules on Tuesdays, $6 IPAs on Fridays, and $6 Bloody Marys on Saturdays. Stop by Tuesday through Thursday from 4 to 9 p.m., Fridays 4 to 11 p.m., Saturdays 11 a.m. to 11 p.m., and Sundays from noon to 8 p.m. It's Salt Mine City, Lincoln's newest brewery at 8th and R.
Hey Husker Nation, this is Todd Euler, two-time national champion, here to talk to you about Window World Lincoln. At Window World, we specialize in replacement windows, doors, siding, and roofing. Whether you're looking to enhance the beauty of your home or increase its energy efficiency, we've got you covered. And here's the best part. We offer the best for less. Our team is dedicated to providing top quality products and exceptional service at affordable prices. We want to earn your business and make your home improvement dreams a reality. So why wait? Contact Window World Lincoln today at 464-7313 or visit our website at windowworldlincoln.com. Window World Lincoln, where quality meets affordability.
You have a big investment in your farming operation. Let Landmark Implement help you get the most out of your equipment by investing in pre-season service inspections. Let our John Deere trained and certified technicians provide you with a complete list of repairs that will help your equipment perform better and deliver maximum performance. At Landmark, buy 3 equipment service inspections and get the 4th free. Contact your local Landmark service manager for details and experience the Landmark difference.
Back to Uncut with Kyle Perry on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com. Powered by the Teammates Mentoring Program.
Hey, welcome back here to Uncut. Kyle Perry, Harrison Arns on the 1s and 2s. Happy to be here. Here in the heart of downtown Lincoln, paradise on earth. This is what it is. Watching the cars go by, watching the people walk by. It's always a beautiful day here on Uncut. And so happy to be here with y'all. Harris and I talking a bit about Bitcoin. Where's that going to go? Where is the cryptocurrency headed? Is it something I need to buy into? Because if it is, they make it sound like it's the best thing since sliced bread. I'm about it if I buy in for a couple hundred, this thing takes off. I mean, I remember hearing about the stories where that cat, he ordered like Domino's or something, and he didn't have his wallet or any cash on him. So the dude was like, "Hey, man, I got like 16 Bitcoin. I can give to you." And I guess the pizza guy took it, and I guess 16 Bitcoin from when that event occurred is now like worth millions or something. So homie just
I'm feed out of the water on
bill
the Bitcoin and all that nonsense.
No, I think it's weird because you can't see it.
Well, I remember in Canada, like not even they put this in political. I'm not going there, but in Canada, they had like some Bitcoin. Remember when they shut their bank accounts down or whatever? Those truck drivers for that protest.
Oh, that was about Bitcoin?
No, it wasn't. But I thought Bitcoin, the whole beauty of it was that it was untraceable. But those guys got their Bitcoin shut down too. So like, oh,
ouch.
That kind of just, for me, that's the whole point. I thought like it was untraceable. That's why you do it.
So you could shut your currency down.
Well, like you could send
control
currency and like the government isn't able to keep tabs on it.
Right.
So not even if you're not doing
how
it in
do
a
they
legal
shut
way.
it down? How do you shut it down?
I don't know. Somehow they figured out the blockchain. So these guys is actual
well,
Bitcoin.
that would suck.
And so, I mean, they got it back.
I do know you have to I guess to have access to it. I believe you have to have a code.
Yeah,
or something.
I set up a wallet at one point. I didn't really use it.
Is that what they call it? A wallet? A Bitcoin wallet?
Yeah, the crypto wallet.
So you've dabbled.
I've
Harrison.
dabbled. I've been in
good
the market.
for you. No, that's
Been in
good.
the market.
That's good. So you've earned an opinion. Good for you. What do you think?
It's not there yet, especially if you're doing it for.
But see, isn't that when you need to get in? If it's not there yet,
maybe it's just
get in there. Get in there now. So
if you're an investor, like most investors be like, that's so volatile. If you're, I'll say this: if you want to scratch lottery tickets, then sure, invest in Bitcoin. That's basically what you're doing.
Okay. All right, Harrison.
You're not
Interesting
investing.
take there.
You're
I
gambling.
appreciate that.
Yeah, but you got to think about it that way. Like that's like people that. Yeah, a lot of people will be like, I have Robinhood, I'm an investor. It's like, you're not really doing it though. You're putting in a little bit of money, hoping it explodes. You're gambling. That's not investing.
Right. My
problem.
acorns kind of hit the fan. They kept taking about $3 out of my wallet every month.
I like acorns though. That's fair game. I use that for investing because you don't necessarily bet on big stocks. It just
they just kind of sit there and low key suck you dry.
That's if you have Roundup on.
Oh, well, I couldn't tell you, but yeah, I dabbled in the acorns, and next thing you know, they're just sucking money out of my account. And then I look up, and whatever stock they say that it was going into, it wasn't doing anything. So frustrating deal. I had to cut that one off with acorns. Wishing the best.
Well, acorns is a long-term deal though. Like you're not.
Oh, so when I'm 90, I can look down at my iPhone
it's
70.
basically retirement investment.
That's fair.
At least that's the way they market it. Like that's one where like to me that's investing. Everything else is like gambling.
Okay.
Like
so you're pro acorn.
Yeah, I have Acorns today. I still use it. It's
Good.
great.
Oh,
Great
no
system.
kidding.
Yeah.
Harrison.
I highly encourage people.
Look at this guy. Harrison's touched them all.
Yeah. I know the Bitcoin's probably not the answer.
Yeah.
Unless you're willing to gamble. That's what it is.
Well, yeah. And I feel like it's now super high stakes too. So.
It's just always been volatile.
So what are you thinking? Bitcoin or slot machines?
Honestly, I do slots because they're more fun.
Fair, bro.
And you probably got a better chance at winning big in slots than you. I mean, if you're patient enough because it's so volatile, you can probably wait around long enough, but you're going to see some, like, say you put in $100, though it's so volatile that you might wake up and be looking at $2.
Casino business is pretty evil though, huh?
Oh, one of the worst, most evil.
I mean, think about the things they do to you in a casino.
Pump in extra oxygen, take away all the windows. So you have more energy with the oxygen. You don't keep track of time.
It's kind of like things like
all
that where I wish I was more naive or just like never heard about those things. Cause now it's like, dang, dude, it's just a lose-lose going to casino now, you know?
Well, you realize
go for the
everybody just wants
experience. That's about
a
it.
bunch of money.
You're not going to come out on top, but you know, never say never. They always say, you know, like you see that analogy in a gambler's life. And it's the guy that picks up his axe and all the diamonds are like one small layer of dirt away. And he's turning around with his axe all mad. That's like gambling. This is gambling. It just, you know, keep doing it. You're going to win.
Yep.
You're going to hit the jackpot.
That's how they get you.
Right.
And they get you with all these crazy lights and they give you chips as a way, like, and you'll see this with all money. Turn into the finance segment, Kyle Perry. But there is a reason why, like, you got a million different ways to spend money. And like the phone pay is a nightmare for people. Like,
sure.
When you have to physically exchange money with cash, you see it. When it's became just a card, okay, now there's still an operation of the card. Now it's to the phone. Like there's no thought process at all in spending money.
Well, and it's funny, like they give you the chips and they're all the same size, and it's like, oh, this is a $2,500 chip or whatever. It's just like, dude, like that could fall out of your pocket.
Yeah,
you know, it's
this
just
one's
crazy.
black and it's worth $25,000. This one's green and it's worth 10.
Right, I think that's insane. There's so much into the evil business of casinos. I mean, that we could go into an entire show about that. But that's what's special about UnKut, and that's what's special about being with you, Harrison, on another great night. We're not going to be here Wednesday or Thursday. We might have to figure out some setup if that's what the people want, if that's what you want.
I'll
Harrison.
be here in Cal Perry. We can run some great replays
because I'm going to be ripping it down in Florida, having a good time, enjoying some sun before I come back to chilly Lincoln. So, hey, man, appreciate you as always. Thank you guys for tuning in to 93.7 The Ticket. This has been another episode of UnKut.